Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile for my Darklaw Turbo deck. Now, if you are subscribed to me and you saw the last video, I did post it a little bit ago, but there were some audio issues, so I decided to go ahead and re-record it. But yeah, this is a budget hero kind of deck, so if you are looking for a fun build to play and you want to run like a sort of Darklaw type build, this is a pretty decent one, and it is relatively cheap. So yeah, let's go get right into it. First off, I run the 3 Neospatian connectors. One of your openers basically just gets you the Aqua Dolphin when it's normal summoned, and then the Aqua Dolphin lets you look at your opponent's hand by discarding a card, so you get that hand knowledge. And then another starter that kind of fades Ash, and that's the Sublimation Knight. And it grabs Squeak Knight from the deck, but it can grab any other fire. But Squeak Knight is useful because it is a Union monster, so you can equip it from the deck and then use his effect to special summon to the field, and you go into Isolde, which is kind of the combo. You want to get to either hopefully have a Goblinberg and a Shadow Mist to get the mass change, or have Shadow Mist and the mass change, of course. But if you don't have any of that, you go into Isolde and kind of get your plays going there. And then, of course, the 2 Goblinberg, just in case you do open up the Shadow Mist. That's really nice. Also, turn 2, if you have that with another monster, you can just go for bigger link plays. Then 2 Shadow Mist. Now, I was running 3 for a while, and I just never really felt like I needed the 3rd one, so I bumped it down. And then the 2 Elemental Hero Honest Neos. It boosts your monster, or your hero monster by 2500 attack. So it's really nice to push for damage and possibly game. And it's a pretty small monster lineup. Moving on to spells, the 3 mass change. 2 Pot of Desires, of course, for draw power. And it usually helps more than it hurts, especially if you need to draw into something like a starter or something. The only thing that sucks is that if you hit your equipped cards, your Isolde play is kind of dead. So I guess it does hurt a tiny bit more, but it usually doesn't happen that way when I was playtesting it. 2E calls just to search out either Shadow Mist or Honest Neos. Then the 2 Cosmic Cyclone just for back row hit. I'm running 2 Super Poly since it is heroes. Super Poly is always great in a hero deck. And then 1 A Hero Lives. Of course, 1 Reinforcement of the army. 1 Mass Charge. 1 Mass Change 2, just if you have the Mass Change 1 in hand, or the Mass Change, and you're able to search out with Shadow Mist, you can grab Mass Change 2 to get rid of your Isolde. And then for the equips, I run the Destiny, Caliburn, Gallatin, and the Aviduteer. Also the Living Fossil, and the last equip spell is the Moonmirror Shield. And I wanted to run a little extra of the equip spells, mainly because if you draw into 1, you don't want your Isolde play to be dead. So yeah, I run these 6. But you can replace those with any of the equip spells. Then off to the traps really quick. I run a small trap lineup, 3 Crackdown, just a really strong trap card in my opinion. The 1 Judgment and 1 Warning for a 40 card list. Off to the extra deck really quick. I run the 1 Muddragon of the Swamp just as Super Poly target. Of course, the 2 Darklaw. The 1 Koga just for the Mass Change 2 play. 1 Esquido, Super Poly. Absolute Zero. So the Esquido is dark, Absolute Zero is water. Then I do run the Nova Master for fire monsters, and then the Shining for light, and the Great Tornado for the wind monsters. And then for the Link lineup, I do run the 1 IP, the 2 Isolde, the 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and to round it off, of course, the Boral Sword and Boral Load Dragon, just for options to get rid of big monsters that are kind of tough to get around, and then to push for game. But yeah, this deck is incredibly fun. It's pretty consistent too. But yeah, hopefully this did help you out. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.